Good evening, you all. I think my wife is in bed. I'm going to be a little bit quiet. We do have 3 packages to open. I didn't get a chance to do that today. And then I wanted to see if you guys, if there's any interest out there in copper rounds. I have a lot of 1-ounce copper rounds, different, painted, you name it. I've even got a couple of 5-ounce copper round. Well, 1 copper round and 1 copper bar, 5-ounce. So, you know what? Maybe you want it, maybe you don't. I don't know. But if there's any interest, I'll try and put it up on Mama D's flea market and see what we can do. I don't know. I have no clue what anybody is after or what anybody likes. I found 4 Liberty Silver rounds, and I thought I had put these in a deeper stack, but these Liberty Silver rounds like this. Come on, focus, you little bugger. Come on, right there, right there. There you go. Liberty Silver like that. With it's an A mark with the bells on. But I have 4 years here. I got an 83, an 84, an 85, and an 86. That one's toning. That one's toning. That one's toning. And that one's toning. So they're all toned, but 83, 84, 85, 86. Don't know if anybody's looking for A marks. But I found that whole bunch of them, and I think I got more. I just don't know what years I have. But these were all put together as a set, so they're going to stay together as a set. Well, at melt price, that'd be about $246.8, about $208. I'd probably start it at $200 and see if anybody wanted to buy them. I don't know. I have 250 ounces packed up and ready to go to the LCS. If and when silver hits $60, they're packed up and ready to go. And he said he'd take them. So that's most of my 10 ounces, most of my 5 ounces, and there may be a couple 1 ounces in there. Don't believe there's any 2 ounces in there. I kept those. I kept some 5s and I kept some 10s, but the 10 ounces, most of them are Sunshine Minting, and that kind of MMX and APMEX and that kind of stuff. No big deal. But when it hits 60, they're going. That's it. Might be a week, might be a month, but they're sitting in the truck ready to go. Alrighty. We have, I should probably let you see some of the coppers. I mean, got some nice painted ones. Got 3 Mexican ones there. Copper, painted. Got a painted prospector and 2 prospectors. Here's one of the 5-ounce bars, U.S. Army 5-ounce bar. Here's the 5-ounce round, the glow-in-the-dark eyes octopus. Dude, we get all kinds of coppers. We get all kinds of coppers. We got more coppers. We got more copper. And a copper bar. Even got a copper bar in there. Oh, another copper. Two more copper bars. Two more copper bars. Then we got a bass fishing. We got a triangle Libertad. We got some more that are just regular coppers. We got all kinds of them. We got all kinds of them, man. And I even have this little guy that would go with my, probably go with my Mexican stuff. It doesn't have a weight on it, but I'll get a weight for you. Hold up a second. Matter of fact, I can do that now. Uh-oh, drop something. Oh, let's see what this thing does weigh. 4.1 grams. So you got a little 4-gram piece that go with the Mexican stuff there. What did I drop? Oh, I see it back here. Oh, is it? Oh, can't lose that. It's my Constitution. My pocket Constitution. Everybody should carry one or have one at their disposal. All right, that's all the copper stuff. We'll just leave that up there for right now. I take probably contact Mama T and see if she would let me come up just to sell copper. I would probably start a lot of this copper at the unpainted stuff, bars and rounds for probably started at 2 opening bid. The painted stuff probably before opening bid. And the 5 ouncer, $20 to start with. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Why don't you? Hey, Sheet, how are you, buddy? I don't know if you saw that or not, but I got a whole bunch of copper. I was thinking of contacting Mama T and see if she'd let me come up and just sell some copper. I got copper. Buddy, I got copper. I got more copper. I got a lot more copper. A lot more copper. I got glow in the dark 5 ounces. I got a U.S. Army 5 ouncer. I got all kinds of copper. And I'm just getting too much. So a lot of it's painted. A lot of it's plain. Some bars, I think there's like 5 bars, 1 ounce bars. There's 1 5 ounce bar and 1 5 ounce round. All the rest are pretty much 1 ounce rounds. And then I did say I got these A-mark rounds here. I got 83, 84, 85, 86 A-marks in a set. So see if anybody wants those. And then I got these packages to open. So I'm going to turn the camera down here and we'll open them and see. I don't know, man. Do you think anybody's interested in copper anymore or not? If not, I got a plan for about 10, 15 ounces of it. I think I'm going to send it to Ginger and have Ginger make me a 50 cal bullet. And then if I got some more, I may do a 308, a 223, a 12 gauge, maybe a 45 9 mil, stuff like that. Oh, really? Really? What the fuck, man? That's why I try not to keep much of a balance in my Cash App or my PayPal. I think I got like $33 in my Cash App and 50, $60 in my PayPal right now. But I think I'm going to drain them back into my bank account and then just leave the balances at zero. And then whatever scammers they see that, fuck, it's not worth my time. So I got my PayPal and my other one tied to my bank account anyway. So unless I actually make the payment, they're not going to get in there. I don't think. Because if there's an unauthorized purchase on there, I just call the bank and say, shut her down. It's happened 2 or 3 times. I've had to do it, but hey, freaking awesome. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Kellen. What's up, man? Oh, we were just talking about some copper. I was going to try and talk to Mama T and see if she'd let me sell. Oh, God. I'm not going to hold it up anymore. I'm just going to put it down here. Come on, camera. Get on there. Come on, camera. Get on there. You son of a bitch. I got copper. I got copper. I got copper. I got more copper. I got more copper. Copper. I got copper and copper and more copper and more copper. So, yeah, I need to get rid of some. I got too much copper. Yeah, see, I got bars over here too. 1 ounce bars. I think I got 5 1 ounce bars. Yeah, there's 2 there. Yeah, there's 5 1 ounce bars. There's a 5 ounce glow in the dark Octopussy. There's a 5 ounce U.S. Army bar. We got a whole bunch of these. Not a whole bunch, 5 or 6 Mexican themed ones right here. The triangle. I got another one of those. A couple of prospector coppers with the flag on. Bass fishing with the flag on. I got 5, 6 of those. Let me see what other painted ones in there. I got no other painted ones in there, but Morgan lookalikes, Big Dime, Standing Liberties, you know, a couple of the Civil War ones, you know, just stuff. I just got stuff. Too much stuff. Time to get rid of stuff. Time to get rid of some stuff. And then this little 4.1 ounce guy. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, man. I'll probably give it to the person who buys the most copper. I don't know. Probably go with it. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But I'll talk to Mama T. Anyway, we got 3 packages open. I got one here from Darlene. So we should open that one. I'm not sure what this one is. I think it's a slab that I won in her chest. Had to pay a little extra for it, but it was worth it. I believe this is it, but I'm not real sure. Yeah, that's it. You guys are going to be surprised. think I paid $6 for the race and $25. It was an upgrade, and she made that clear before anybody would choose it, that it would be a $25 upgrade. But when somebody says that, I pay attention. Come on. And I was really happy with what it was. There it is, right there. MS69 2024. Lib. PCGS slabbed. So that cost me all $31, which I thought was an excellent buy. You had to file a claim. Yeah, and get a new card. Yeah, it takes 2 weeks to 10 days to get a new card. Ooh, 2 5-ounce silver rounds for 115 each. Really? Wonderful, wonderful price, man. Melted Tads, Kellen. You know what this thing's worth? The gray sheet on this thing is? Twice what I paid for it, so I'm happy with that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hold up a second. Let me get some. Uh-oh, I dropped my little Jesus. Let me get some coin stands here. We'll put that little bugger up there just so you can see him. All right, that was from Darlene. That was a good one. Here, this, what the hell? I don't know. You touch that mouse, man, something, it goes crazy. Hey, OC, how you doing, buddy? Well, we got one more here, and this one is from, and I don't know, I see his real name, but I don't want to say it. I don't know his screen name, and maybe if I see the piece, I will understand. And I don't have his address, so I think this is the first time I bought from him. Not sure. That's not good. It comes wrapped in an eBay tape. eBay tape. Me wonder a lot. You got a good deal on those 2 5-ounces, man. See, you really did. Oh, shit, I don't remember where I got this, but I think I bought this on Big T's. All right, I got a sticker. And that is Southern Coin. I know his, what did we get here? 1939 Canadian dollar. Let me take this one out of here. I think I may have this one. I'm not sure. I wasn't real sure because I didn't have my book here with me. Come on out of here, you son of a bitch. I think I have one of. Oh, I know where this is at. Oh, yeah. This will be a good companion to it. But if I can, I don't want to look it up right now. But and then what was the other one I bought? This is a 50%er, I think. 425, 925, 2002 Canadian dollar. That one's real nice looking too. I did not have this one, so I'm glad I got that one. That one's neat. I like that one a lot. So we'll put that one in there like that. We gotta change this other one here. This one is looking goofy. I think I got a 5-ouncer. I think I have a 5-ounce gold gilded one of this particular coin. I think. I would have to find that, but I'm almost certain I do. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm not sure about this one. This is 925 also, a 2000 millennium. Come out here, you. There we go. That's, yes, the queen with the party hat. And what do we got on the backside? Yeah, I didn't have this one either. Look at that spaceship. Yeah, I didn't have that one. That one's good too. I'm glad I got both of them. I have to look them up though. I believe they are 925. Come on there, you. Turn just a little bit. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. There. And I did. I got one more thing. Hold up a second. Let me put his sticker up like that. How does that look? That looks great, man. Plus, we'll put my melt-a-tad in here like Kellen likes to call them. And then I did buy this little creature right here. That little creature. That's a great specimen. See the quartz still hanging to it? That is a 0.84 nugget. A 0.84 nugget. Nice. Not quite a gram. Okay, so what's a gram of gold worth? Come on, you guys. What's a gram of gold worth? Uh-oh, Kellen. You driving? Wrong channel. Hey, buddy, hold up a second. What are you doing? I haven't seen you before. Be nice. Be helpful. And you can now go to everybody else's channel and subscribe to them, please. And they can go to yours. As a matter of fact, let me go to your channel real quick. You dick. You dick. 1 gram at 140. Yeah. And this is 0.84. I'll show you what I paid for it. I think it was well worth that. I really do. Because that's a great specimen. If you look at it, you can still see the quartz on it right there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Ah. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I see. I'm gonna leave that tag on there, I think. Just right across there so the cap won't come off. I think that's my first real nugget. I've got other gold pieces like this, one from Alaska and a couple from Nevada, I think. And I'm not real sure where this one came from, but that's they're pickers, more pickers. This one's a nugget. So I'm kind of happy with that. Oh, shit. We'll put him on there, though. We'll put him over there. I think that was well worth it, to tell you the truth. As fast as gold is going up, I think that was well worth it. Well, silver too, if you're buying silver. As fast as it's going up, that's what I say. I went out tonight and I went through my silver and I found 250 ounces that could go. I don't need it anymore unless I'm going to sell it to somebody for melting. And I could do that, I guess, but because I'm sure Ginger or Angry Warrior would be more than happy to have it. Or maybe, oh, shit. There we go. All right. Is that all that's in there? Feels like it. Okay, save that one. What do we got here? It's from MLZB. So, I'd have to go on to Big T's. I think it was Big T's auction that I bought this stuff right here. And I don't think I knew him by Southern Coin. Oh, shit. I don't think I knew him by Southern Coin. I think I knew him by another name, but that I can't tell you for sure. So, I have to see what we got in here. I got a bunch of more stuff coming. I see the stuff from Cash Money, because he only ships every 2 weeks. That finally got shipped, so. Ashes, there we go. Ashes Late Night Flea Market from Southern. Is that where I got it? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, there you go. Vegetable garden's doing well. Hell, mine's dead. We're done. We got some apples left to do yet, and that's it. Yeah, I kind of wondered where the hell I got that, but I knew it was at an auction. I just didn't know where. See, that's how much I know about shit. That's why when I open packages, I'm surprised. I'm old, you know. I got old timers disease. I don't remember shit. All right, back down here. Let's see what we got. Oh, these were bins. I got these at spot or less than spot. Here's a nice Reckless piece. Hold up. I gotta look at this one. Where's my old eyes? Two ouncer. This is number 43. I bought some Reckless. It's going to be hard to see it in that plastic, ain't it? Well, it's still in his factory plastics. I don't really want to take it out if I don't have to, but maybe I can get you to see it there. Come on, you. Focus. Well, I'm going to have to do it like this then. I don't know. Fuck it. There we go. Now you can see it. There you go. Now you can see it. It's pretty, ain't it? I like that. All right. Let's see. We can put him right there, I guess. We take the sticker down. We'll put him up there. All right. But that's not the only thing we got. Oh, looks like he sent me. Huh. I don't think I bought that. Here's another Reckless piece. Only this is a 100-grammer. And it's a stacker. It's the stacker. As you can see right here, right here is where it says it's a 100-gram. So a 100-gram piece and a 2-gram piece. I wonder if that one will set up. I don't think so. So we just bring this over here like this and try and set it up that way. And then I can't see it. Bring it down just a little more. There we go, just like that. And I don't know, I didn't buy this, I don't think. But he does this all the time, sends little gifts. There's a 1930 Panama 1/10 Balboa. Extra fine, it says. I don't have a 1/10 ounce Balboa. I don't know if I bought that or not. I don't think so. I think he just sent that. Because I just bought the Reckless stuff. 72 DDO. MS66? Oh, that's not bad. 66, pretty good. I still have one. I have one Canadian fish scale nickel at ANAX yet. And I am really interested to see what that one will grade. And that's a big die strike right across the middle of it. So it's weird. It's a weird. It was a weird error. There. I got him. That works. That works. Okay. All right. What do you want to talk about? Lincoln Cents? I don't really have a whole lot of Lincoln Cents. I mean, I do, but rolls of Lincoln Cents. I try to get copper pennies. The newer pennies, I'll try and get one roll of every year just to have them. but I'm not real sure I want more than that. All right, let's go up here. Let's go up here. All right, I'll put some of this down so it doesn't fall down. I don't know. You guys think that slab was worth it or not? I think it was. And I damn sure think all these Canadians were worth it. I know they were worth it. And so was that young man. So I'm kind of happy to have them. And then, you know what happened? I did today's Durban auction, of course, like I always do. And Mr. Tom right there, he says hi. And so does Otto, the otter. He says hi. Where was I? Where was I? What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, Durban's auction. Yeah, I got Durban's auction today, and I bought some stuff, and I had to figure out what I owed, and I got the invoice today, and it was way off. What the hell? And I got to looking at the dates at the stuff listed, and it was from Friday. So I went back through my PayPals and my credit cards and my bank statements and all that. I didn't pay him Friday. I usually pay him the same day. Well, then I got to looking through my emails. He didn't send a receipt Friday, or didn't send an invoice Friday. So I paid for 2 auctions today, and I thought maybe I just forgot to pay, but no, I think he forgot to send an invoice. So I was a little surprised, but I mean, it's all right, but it surprised me. I thought, God, I had to pay that. If he sent me an invoice, I paid it. So I went back through and looked at everything. No invoice, so, and no payment record. So there you go. I don't know. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I did okay on those silvers too, on that reckless stuff. And actually, if I remember right, I think I got a buck under spot. I couldn't buy anymore. He had like 2 ounces there and some 5s, and I just, when you're out of money, you're out of money. That's it. So I wished I could have bought more. I really do. But I still think that girl was worth it. I still think she was worth it. I don't think I have any slabbed libs. Maybe one. I might have one. But I think that's an NGC slab. I don't know. I'd have to look and see. But yeah, I like that. It's very good. I'm not a big lib collector like a lot of you are. There are a lot of people that like to collect libs, every year, just like ASCs every year. I'm trying to get Canadian dollars every year, but I am way behind getting those. That's why I'm glad to have those 3 there, especially that 39. Well, this one right here, I believe I have a 5-ounce gold gilded one that came in a special container, special presentation case. I think I have that. And just to be real sure, we're going to take a look at the spreadsheet. Yep, those are my spreadsheets. And I know exactly where that one is at. It's a 2017 commemorative Royal Business Pond Gold Gilded 2-ounce. So it's different, but it's the same because it's got the same Parliament building on, and it's got the same saying on it. But this one's 1939, and that one's 2017, and it's a commemorative for the royal visit. This one's got George the Sixth, who was a interim, really interim king. Read his history. Pretty interim king. All right, well, that's what that is anyway. So what I got's a 2017 commemorative, all right, for the royal visit, but it's got the same reverse on it, the exact same reverse. All right. I remembered I had one someplace. All right, there you go. Yeah, freaking awesome. Joe's pretty good shit, man. Yeah, I didn't. I emailed him and texted him tonight. I haven't got a response yet, but I'm just sure they forgot the invoice. That's all. It wasn't a big deal. I just didn't want to think that I had forgot to pay him. That would really hurt me if I had forgotten. Yeah, that would have hurt me. Anyway, they remade the design a different way. Yes, they did a 2-ounce in 2017. They did the exact same back, the exact same reverse on a 2-ounce coin, but the front of the coin was for the commemoration of the royal visit. So I knew I seen that building before on one of my coins. So anyway, okay. What was I thinking about today? Nothing. Oh, good news. My wife is in a bowling league for the church. With she's on a ladies team, and she's a 128, 130 bowler normally. And she come home and said, "Good news. She had good luck tonight. She bowled a 181, 182. That was good. That was real good. There's a 5-ounce one too. I'd like to see that one. None are in that book. That's fucking. That would have been a ripoff then. Jesus Christ, you would think they would show all the errors and varieties. I don't know. I'm not one of those guys that looks for errors or different varieties in the coin. I try to get one coin from each year, all the dollars, all the 50 cents, all the quarters, all, and I don't look for all the errors and different varieties. A type 1, type 2 with 3 tail feathers or 4 tail feathers, or a leaf growing into an A, or die cracks and um, double die strikes, stuff like that. I just don't look for that. I guess I'm not a collector. I'm not a collector. I'm a stacker. Well, it just seems like that would take way too much of my time to sit there under a microscope and look at that stuff. I see how Block does it, and he knows what he's looking for, and he can go through them lickety split. But man, oh man, that would take me for fucking ever. Books are for worms. Well, I did know a guy down in Washington, Iowa. He had a tree farm. And what he would do is go around and gather up old books. He'd buy them for a penny a piece or half a cent a piece or whatever. And he'd take them out to where he had his trees planted, and he'd just open them up, throw them on the ground all around his trees. And did a couple of things. They eventually rot and go into the ground, so he's like composting them. But they also kill the weeds around the trees, which is one of the dumbest things he could have done because he had deer problems. And he had 10-foot high fences all the way around this 2 acres or whatever, 3 acres, whatever it was. And the deer kept getting under the fence, over the fence. So he would allow a couple of people to come in there every year and shoot deer, which I partook of. And another buddy of mine also, he's the one that actually got me in there. And yeah, he just took old books and he just spread them all over, because normally deer like to nibble on the buds and stuff during the wintertime, so they eat all the tender stuff off, and then the tree has to regrow all that stuff, and so it takes them more years and more years to come to adulthood because the deer keep eating off the tender stuff. And we found that if you let the weeds grow up around them, 2 foot on either side, all around the trees, they do a lot better because the deer don't find them as easy. So, yeah, I do that. I don't know. I'm not an inventor. I haven't invented anything that I can recall. Nothing that I can recall. Oh, I did too. I invented a spanner wrench for taking, there's a nut on TA312 Army telephones where the crank handle is. You got to take the crank off, and in order to get the generator out of the inside, there's an O-ring with it's a spanner ring. It takes a spanner wrench of a certain size, and the Army didn't have a wrench for that. So you want to take that off, you had to put a couple of punches in the holes and put a bar between them and then twist, which a lot of times doesn't work. And so I invented a spanner wrench, and I had it was an Army metal shop make it up for me. They made it. I didn't patent it, but I could have. I still could. And I also made another variety that would fit on a wrench, a ratchet wrench, either 1/2 inch or 3/8, and you could use a ratchet wrench on it. So 2 different varieties. I guess I did invent them, but look for the 2024 Emmanuel Hans original sketch, Parliament 5-ounce silver coin. Well, I sure can. Let me write that down. I can sure look for it. 20, 24. So what you're saying is they put that sketch of Parliament on a coin. I have that one. Let me see if I can find it. Shit, I think I put it in the trash. Let me see. What is the name of that place? It's Canadian Bullion Place. Shit. Where are you at? Okay, there. It is Canadian Coin and Currency. Let's see. Under, okay, 2024 for 5-ounce. Silver coin, Parliament. I'll do Parliament. Okay, let's see if we can find them here. There's 23. I said 24, you asshole. 22, 25, 24. 2-pound Britannia pure silver. No, that's not it. There it is. Ooh, shit. It's sold out. But it's only $629.95. Let me see if it shows the backside. Yeah, George the 6th, 2024. It doesn't say if it's 5-ounce or not. The design details. Wait, 5.095 troy ounces. Yeah. How much is that? $629. Wow. $629, dude. I see that. But it's also a 5-ounce, not a 2-ounce. Colonial Acres coins. Okay. Yeah. And it's 504 there. So much cheaper. Add to cart. Let's see. What's the front look like? Yeah. That's it. That's nice. That's nice. Yep. And that's even got the Incuse lines on it too. So yeah, that's even better deal. Did I keep that up? Let me see. Yeah, I kept that up. So 629 as opposed to 504. Yeah. Well, maybe I'm just going to have to put these guys on my list of where to buy. Yeah, I see it's in stock and way cheaper. Okay. Well, I can dump off the other one then, because they look like they're like the APMEX of Canada. That's what it looks like. But yeah, it's $500. It's a little much, but might be worth it. Let's see, 5 ounces at 50 is $250. Add another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on that, $260. And by tomorrow, it'll probably be 275. So, oh, that was in Canadian dollars? I'm sorry, I didn't notice that. Hmm. I don't I don't see where it says that it's Canadian dollars, but okay. Well, 360 USD, that's even better. That I could possibly do. Maybe not this month, but I could possibly do that next month. And that would be my purchase for the whole damn month then. Just about. Well, I know it's a Canadian website, but I didn't realize it was in Canadian dollars. So, my bad. Oh, man. Good coffee. Anyway, yeah, that's what we got for tonight. I didn't know. I thought I would ask and see if anybody's at all interested in copper. I mean, copper. I got a lot of copper. I didn't even count it. 1, 2, 3, 6. There's 10. There's 20. There's 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 2, 3, 4. 35. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 more. Ah, there's 55 ounces up here of copper. 55 ounces of copper up here. So, yeah, just kind of wondering if anyone was interested in coppers. If not, I think I'm going to have some of them melted into a 50 cal. Ginger's got my 50 cal shell down there to use for a mold. He's still supposed to be doing me a it's a 50 silver 50 cal bullet. I sent him, it's like 4 or 5 ounces of 925, and then the rest is 999 fine. So it should have been somewhere like 95% silver, 0.95. But they ain't got that back yet, and they ain't heard nothing. So I don't know if he's still working on it or what. But as long as he's got my bullet down there, I could send some of this copper down too and say, hey, make me a copper bullet. Because I have a titanium one. And I wanted a silver one. I could use a copper one too. What the hell? Why not? It's all good. I don't see, instead of just having this stuff sitting around here like this, I mean, I got Colt 45, Peacemaker, I got Buffaloes, I got flowing hair, I got Morgan lookalikes, I got Peace Dollar lookalike, I got a unicorn, another Morgan, and I have no idea what that one even is. Treasury Department, United States of America, the San Francisco Mint, an Incuse Indian. That one's just a walk on liberty. We got a couple of the Civil War ones, with one with the train and one with Grant, Ulysses S. Grant. Nope, that's Robert E. Lee. Sorry, Robert E. Lee. And then we got 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. One's got the Twin Towers on, September 11, 2001. A Don't Tread on Me, A Don't Tread on Me. A Second Amendment round. Second Amendment round. Another Colt 45, Colt 45, and a Colt 45. What is that? 5 Colt 45s. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these Punisher skulls. Uh-oh. What do we got there? And then we got these colored libs. Get a couple of them. I actually got 3 of them. And we got, a couple of these prospectors. We got the lib triangle. And what are these here? That one's a flowing hair. I don't know. It's just a flowing hair looking thing. Now you guys know what that one is, but I can't remember what it's called. Then we got a couple more Morgans. And then we got a couple more of these flowing Walking Liberties. This one's got a shield on the back. Both of those do. Have that USA shield on the back. Now we got 5 bars. Like $100 bills, $200 bills. That one's a what? $2 bill replica. One just got a Liberty head on the front of it. And whatever that little design is on the back, I don't know. And like I said, we got that 5 ounce U.S. Army. And this big one. This 5 or 10? Well, it's 5. Glow in the dark eyes. Man, what do I got here? Oh, can't forget it. We got the bass fishing one too. Yeah, all that copper. Why is it going to be noisy in my... Oh, it's going to be noisy in his neck of the woods, yeah. Want to trade for what? Those are supposed to be glow-in-the-dark eyes, but it's been in a dark drawer for the past how many months, so it's got to take some extreme light to get them things to glow, I would imagine. It's the Kraken. And the only reason I got that was because of the Kraken that I got up here on the stage. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that or not, but I actually bought that from Kraken when he was having his medical problems, and I said he could buy it back for exactly the same price if he wanted it back. I'll have to bring the camera down though, because I can't. There's a Kraken right there. It's in a brass base, and that thing is like 2 pounds, 3 pounds. And the Kraken sits in there and rotates. So you can rotate him around any different way you want it. But that's 7 ounces of antiqued copper or silver. Yeah, it cost me a little money, but he needed the money for medical, and I made him a deal. I said I'd buy it, and he could buy it back if he wanted to at the same what I bought it for. So he hasn't said anything yet, but he's not done with his medical either. So move some of this shit out of the way and put my foot up. All right, there we go. Oh, we're back. We're back. I kind of like to relax when I'm doing this. I'm not like Block. I got to be busy all the time. So, what's a pound, huh? Well, I wonder if I could put that on my little scale, if it would register. I think it's... I wonder how many kilos it is. I don't think my little scale will weigh it. Let's see. I can tell you just about... Let me see. That's the end. Ounces, grains. No. Well, you know what an ounce is, so you know what a pound is, huh? Yeah. How come there's no clear on this thing? Well, I can see how many ounces it is. Overload. Yeah, it's just going to overload. Let's go up here to grains. Ounces right there and see how many ounces this is. Holy shit. Oh, never mind. .184 ounces. That's the Kraken head. And this is going to overload. Yep, the brass base is going to overload that. So I'd have to get out a different scale. And I'm not real sure I want to. Where's it at? Is it down here? No, where did the scale go? Hmm. I don't know where that scale went to. I moved it. Oh, I know where it is. God damn it. It's out in the shed where I pour, where I pan gold. I took that scale out there. Never mind. But that's one hell of a piece of silver. That's one hell of a piece of silver on there. I'm telling you, man. But I made him a deal. And I would send it back to him if he wanted it back. So 2.2 pounds is 1 kilo, huh? Okay. Hey, JJ. I missed you today. We were having a block party, and you weren't there because you were at Can-Cans. I'm going to have to go get more coffee here shortly. And you will have to talk amongst yourselves while I go get coffee because it's that time of night. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's amazing. I think I have a daughter that's still awake downstairs. But my wife is in bed, so you hit the ground. You don't frown. Not a clown. You just like the sound? Okay. Yep. Tea or coffee is good. Yeah, I don't know why I stay up so late at night. I don't anymore. But it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed and I get up at 9. So I'm still getting 7 hours of sleep, but not when other people are sleeping. Crazy, crazy stuff. Why does that camera keep going like this? Stupid fucking thing. I'll get it to quit because I'll bring it right up close. Yep, see it quit. Oh, well, all right. That I'm glad you mentioned that, Tarragon. So I may have to just start getting my coins from up there. See you, Tarragon. So good night, buddy. Thank you again. All right, Black. JJ, what should we do? Freaking awesome. Should we go to bed? Yeah, I got 14 likes. That's a good deal. I don't usually get that many likes for some reason. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Like Bob says at B&B Prospecting or Pay Dirt Prospecting, he says, at least you're making content. A lot of guys don't even make content. They got a channel, they don't make content. He says, at least you're making it. All right, well, I can make content. That's not a big deal. Matter of fact, one of these days, because Glacial Gold Hunter did it again, he showed off his rock crusher. And basically, I did the same thing. I think mine's a little heavier, but it's also it's rounder. His is square, mine's round. And I made mine heavy enough that you could pound on it with a sledgehammer. if you had to. But I think mine's a lot heavier than his, so I'm gonna have to show that off again and how we made it. Do a video for that, and then I'll probably, God damn that thing. I'll have to do another video, or probably same video of me using it, because I did that in 3 separate videos one other time. So I think I could do it in 2 videos, or maybe 1 video, just on the construction and using it. The last time I did a video on the crushed quartz that was in there, and we classified it in different classifications and put it into bags. And then the biggest classification went back into the crusher so I could crush it up smaller, because it will get down to a fine powder. But you just have to keep taking it out, classifying it, and putting it back in. Because what happens is the powder builds up so far that you can't break up the larger pieces anymore, because the powder is so high. So what you have to do is break that all up in there, take it out, classify it all, put the big stuff back in, and start doing it again. Yeah, I mean, I could bring in all of my Canadian collection. Half is in here. I mean, the dollars, the half dollars, $quarter, nickels, dimes, and pennies, and large pennies, and the small nickel. That stuff's all in here. The other stuff is out in the other safe, and there's, God, 2.5 drawers full. It's a 4-drawer safe, and there's 2.5 drawers full of just Canadian stuff. So, but it'd be a job bringing it all in here, laying it all out on the floor or a table, just to show the entire collection. So what would have to happen is you'd have to do it in pieces, you know. Yeah, I got lots of stuff I could show, but we will, as it gets colder and I go after hunting season, because we have to use the butchering room for hunting season and butchering. I will set up my panning station back inside again where it is now. I have to take it all down. So I'm just going to be buying pay dirt for right now and putting them to the side. And then after hunting season, after butchering season, and everything's done, I can set my panning station back up. I can start making panning videos. I have to make videos too, because it's a steel shed and there's no reception inside that steel shed, so I can't live stream it. If I wanted to live stream it, I have to bring it here in the house and set it up on the table and pan here. And we did that one time, but it's just a pain in the ass. But we can do that. All right, freaking awesome. We'll see you, buddy. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you hit that like on the way out if you haven't already. Yeah, so making content. Yeah, we can do more content, different stuff, instead of just sitting here talking and open packages. That's great and all, but I'd like to do some more panning stuff. I'd like to do some more. I would actually personally like to do some stuff, prospecting stuff in the river, but trying to carry all that shit down there with my mobility, not the best. I'll be glad I get down there with my backpack with my pans and my snuffer bottle, my classifier in there, 2 5-gallon pails, and a shovel. That's about all I can take. I don't think I can take my phone, a tripod. I don't think so. I could probably get the tripod strapped to the side of the backpack, but then you have to unpack all that shit, set it up in different spots, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to be doing any sluicing down there, so it's just all going to be classifying, doing test pans, and then taking everything that I classify out, just put it in a 5-gallon pail, and then bring it up to the shop and pan it out there if I find any gold. If I do test pans and I don't find anything, I won't bring anything back to the shop, of course. But then if there's flour gold in there, little gold, which is what it's going to be, because there ain't going to be anything big in there. Almost have to have a small cleanup sluice, and I may order one of those if there's enough flour gold to warrant the expense. Other than that, I won't. All right, JJ. Oh, are you leaving? Oh, freaking awesome is. Only pans? And we can show off our pans and compromising positions. I almost want to do that now. I'm going to buy a black pan. I'm going to buy a blue pan. I don't know if they make a red or an orange, or I'll buy them too. And then with my green pans, and then do just different videos with each color of pan, different outfits on, different hairstyles. It would make a nice t-shirt. Yeah, it would. Pan for each tata. Yeah, little 10-inch or 8-inch pans for each tata. Actually, you could drill a hole in them, put 550 cord between them, and 550 cord for straps. Oh, that would be so fun. That's okay, JJ. He wasn't spouting anything profound on his stream anyway. I did see that green spotted beaver though. Man, that's a nice beaver. I'll say it again. Block, you got a nice beaver. Getting through the nickel dollar errors. Does that mean your dollars are made of nickel, or you call them nickel dollars or silver dollars? I don't know. Maybe that's what they are. Nickel dollars. All the ones made out of nickel. So you separate them that way. You would separate them by 925, 80%, 50% nickel. Is that how you separate your dollars? Okay. I'll send you something. I still got your address, so yeah, I'll send you something. All right, I gotta write that down so I remember that. God damn it. I gotta write stuff down, otherwise I forget it. Probably should have done it before. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of Voyager dollars too. I don't know if I have all of them from 68 up through 86. I got a lot of them, but I don't think I got all of them. I have to look. I don't know. Hold on a second. Dollars. Where the hell are the dollars? 20 times. Here's some of the dollars. I got a whole bunch of other ones that aren't in the books either. Let's see. What's the note say? Are there any commemoratives for 1987, 1988, or 1989? If so, I need those. And I need all the 1990s and 2000s to present day. What do I have here? Starting in 1960, I have all the 60s, 70s, 80s I am missing. 81, 82, 82, 83, 84, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89. And then I started, oh, these are all the commemoratives back here. These are all other commemoratives here, so. Yeah, so that's 86. So 87, 88, 89, if there are any commemoratives or the regular ones for that year. Otherwise, from the 60s up, I got them all. And then I got another book just to put some more in. So I got two books, actually. I'm kind of wondering where that... Yeah, we got some more. No, those are my pre-Confederation tokens. Yeah, those are specials. Those are special coins there. Those I have quarters. And those are the nickels. And these are, there they are. Yeah, I got about 20 extra dollars. Yeah, about $20 extra. So and what I'm working on is everything before 1960 and everything after A6, A7, A8, A6, A7, A8, A9, and to present day. Yeah, I watch Flower Gold Wizard all the time. Yeah, I got the 87 David Strait from you. So we're going to be doing a lot of pennies. What do you mean there's a cased silver dollar most years? What is a cased silver dollar? Not a commemorative. And yes, I watch Flower Gold Wizard quite a bit, and also Glacial Gold Hunter. And who else in that community do I watch? Oh, oh, I think it's the Iowa Gold Hunters or something like that. I watch him every once in a while. Down in OZ. Jason's buddy Crouch down in OZ says he's done made his last video. Where is OZ? JJ. While you're answering that, I want to get some more coffee. Be right back. Hold on a second. I'll let you look at the turkey for a while. What did you show me up? Back. Did Tom gobble at you while I was gone? Jason's buddy Crouch down in OZ says he's done made his last video. Where is OZ? Down in OZ. All right, let me see. Yeah. Okay, I will watch this when I'm done here. Where is OZ? Frenchie Frostbite. All right, hold up a second. Let me add you as a standard moderator, which you now are, and you can go to everybody else's channel, bud. So just say something. There you go. No biggie. Anybody new? The only thing I tell them is just be respectful. We just don't need any pollywogs around. That's all. I trust you until I don't. That's what I tell everybody. I trust you until I don't. Yep. The Mint raised their prices this morning. Holy shit. Wonderful. All right, well, tell me, how soon is it going to be until silver hits $60 an ounce? Because I have 255 ounces in my truck ready to go to the LCS. The 87 Davis Trey is a case dollar. I just call them commemorative dollars because they are made the same year as the regular dollar, but it's a commemorative of something or another. And Davis Strait, the discovery or exploration of Davis Strait would have been that commemorative or that event that they were commemorating. It's not the regular dollar. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay. It's in a clamshell. All right. That makes sense. But I didn't know they were all supposed to be in clamshells because I got a lot of clamshell dollars, but I don't know. I'd have to look at that. Oh, Joseph Lopez. I'll be damned. Yeah, it's been a while. Holy crap, dude. I haven't seen your name in a long time. Nickel ones come in cases too, huh? Yeah, I think I got some of them. I got a lot of the 50 percenters were in cases. Whether they were in clamshells or the little gray slide out ones. You know what I'm talking about? With someone? Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I've been on Sound Money a couple of different times. Just in the last couple of days, I was on his site or on his channel. Yeah, just in the last couple of days. Ooh, a silver snowman. I got a snowman, but it's what is it? Balboa or and I can't think of which ones I got. I get a couple. Nickel quarter half, dime nickel quarter. Tenth quarter half. Yeah, they've been talking about that for a while, but do you actually think that gold is ever going to be used as money ever again? I don't think so. I think gold will back money, just like gold is supposed to back paper money now. It doesn't. We will go back on a gold standard, kind of. Gold will back crypto is what I'm thinking. A central bank digital currency. Um, I think gold will back that, but uh, we're going into the digital age. So we're never going to return to where we're actually carrying gold coins in our pocket. I don't think we're going back to that, or silver coins in our pocket. I think all physical money will be eliminated within the next 5 years. All physical money will be gone. You will be using only a card. And they're moving you that way now. You can see it happening. But something is going to happen with gold because of all the central banks buying gold and all the foreign countries, everybody wanting their gold repatriated to their country. So something's happening with gold. I think gold will back. And there's talk that July of 2026, on the 250th anniversary of the country founding, that Trump is going to announce that the treasuries will be backed by gold, so that when you buy a treasury, you no longer make any interest on it. What you make is the appreciation in the price of gold that backs it. That's what I think is going to happen. That's going to be the first step, I think. Uh, I I don't see that happening. That's why I don't think gold backs are a good idea. I like gold backs simply for the artwork, but as far as legal money, I don't see that taking off. Don't see it happening. And with the government now, Trump talking about a Bitcoin um, fund or whatever the hell you want to call it, um, that takes away the anonymity and um, the individuality of Bitcoin, to where the government can't regulate it or whatever, but they're going to. Bitcoin is a direct competition to what the government wants to do. So they're either going to regulate it out of existence or they're going to take it over, one or the other. So that's why I haven't invested in Bitcoin or any digital currencies for right now. Gary doesn't have an 8 ball. Gary doesn't have an 8 ball because Gary is not that technologically proficient in order to set that up. You guys think that this old face knows how to do that? I had to have my youngest daughter, who's 28, show me how to, and I know how to load the disk in the computer. Don't get me, I know how to do that. But it was a driver for my magnifier, and it's Chinese, and it's everything's in Chinese. And she found where it converts it to English. And then she went in and was doing some of this and that and the other. And good God, had 18 tabs open. And she finally got it to work. Had to get it to work on my phone first before it would work on the computer. Well, now I can put it on a computer and I can actually look at coins, but I can't do what you do, Block, and show that and you at the same time, or your hands or whatever. So I don't know how you do that. You have to have like a laptop and a desktop and two separate cameras at the same time or something, or two cameras hooked to one computer. And then I don't know how you split your screen. I don't know how to do that shit. Is the bot available on YouTube, or do you have to go to Streamlabs or StreamYard to use it? Yeah, it was a good concept, and the way they started implementing it state by state by state was a good way to do that. And they use one state as an example for another state, and it caught on to how many states now? Seven, I think, something like that. But as far as going to be widely accepted and used for everyday commerce everywhere, nah. It's a great concept, but I think gold's time as a monetary metal that we carry in our pockets is done because, again, gold is up and down from day to day. So, how do you price any goods or any services in gold? You can't. You can't. You couldn't give an estimate for work to be accomplished if we were strictly using gold or silver as uh, a means of exchange. It's not practical anymore. Put it that way. It's not practical anymore. Gold still has a place, but it has a place as a backing asset. It's an asset just like it's always been with value that will back monetary systems, but it will back a digital monetary system, just like it was supposed to back paper dollars and coinage, because that'll all go away and it will back a digital system. It's my opinion. Yeah, the way I do it is complicated. Of course, it would be. It's something that I probably wouldn't grasp, but I've had Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one, say she could walk me through it too. Meg said she could walk me through it, but it's just getting together and doing that because I would like to use StreamYard or Streamlabs, one or the other, and I'm not sure which one is better or worse, but I don't want to have to pay for the goddamn thing. And I know StreamYard has a certain amount of time you can use that's free. True, all of their services aren't free, but I don't know, Block. Do you pay for StreamYard by the month or year or how? StreamYards is easy, but StreamYards also costs money, right? Yeah. Especially when you're doing 4 or 5 hour streams, there's only so many hours that are free. So you have to pay for it after that, I'm assuming. Not much is free anymore, so. I guess the best way to do it would be to get on StreamYard and just go live on it once. And just piss around with it. What do you use then to stream with? What service do you use to stream with? So the bot's a separate program. Okay, I understand that now. So you have to have all that shit open at the same time. I don't know, man. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to get on StreamYards, go live, and then just piss around with it. Play around with it and see what the features are. And if you fuck it up, no big deal, because you're not doing nothing important anyway. I mean, it's not like OBS. Oh my God. OBS is an operating system, is it not? Yes, I think it is. If I remember right from my computer days. I don't know. I just fix the damn things. I'm a hardware guy. It's an open source software application. All right, I'll have to Google it and see what I can find out about it. Does okay, so, well, open source software. Does it cost you to use it? I'm assuming not. But you know what they say about assuming. I'll write it down. Okay, that's what I assume. Okay, I'll look it up and see what I can find out about that. You'll never figure it out. It's smart ass. Yeah, YouTube can teach me a lot of stuff, but it's whether I understand it or not. That's a big thing. Will I understand it? I can go to YouTube and learn how to make a nuclear weapon too. Doesn't mean I understand it or could do it. But I can sure try. And so the OBS allows you to use multiple cameras, huh? But you still have to have a place to plug it in the computer. It's like I think the driver for my magnifier, if we wanted to do 2-camera shoot, I would have to plug both of my cameras into the back of the computer because I don't think the front and the back is the same. It's the same port, but I don't think they do the same things. See, there you go, as many cameras as your hardware can handle. So if you're limited to 2 ports on the back of the computer on a desktop, then that's all you could use. And I'm not sure you can use the front ports. Although this camera that I'm using right now is on the back of the computer. I do run my standalone hard drive on the front. I can hook my phone to the front and download files and everything and back and forth. So you should be able to plug a camera in there too, I would think. No, my computer's not from 1997, smartass. No. 2010, I believe. Windows 10. We didn't upgrade to 11 because I was told not to. No, it's not as old as JJ's. When did we get this one? It's after we moved up here, so it's got to be less than 20 years old. No, desktop. JJ's the laptop. It's a Dell. It's the only thing I can tell you from the front. Hold up a second. Maybe I got some books in here to tell me something. That's a printer driver. Logitech. Webroot. Office, Home, and Student 2007. Webroot. Security software. Internet security. That's the new monitor. That's the monitor. Digital wireless headphones. Jesus Christ. I think I got some old stuff in here. Because this is for a Hewlett Packard, and we don't have that. It's a Dell. Uh-oh. What are we doing? Jesus Christ, I'm finding stuff from 2011. Jesus Christ, I got a disc in here from Radio Shack yet. That's how much we don't get rid of shit around here. Good Lord. That's got to get cleaned out. I can see that. Because we don't have that computer anymore. I don't even know where the new shit's at. That's all web root. That's all stuff there. Those are all drivers. That's all headset stuff, earbuds, that stuff. Good Lord. All right, I don't know how old this computer is, but it's, what is Radio Shack, huh? Dude, Radio Shack was a bomb in its day. I used to be able to go to Radio Shack, get parts and components. I used to breadboard experiments. I had a whole pile of breadboards that you could put together. Yeah, anytime I wanted a part, a resistor, a capacitor, a transformer, plug a certain, I could go to Radio Shack and get it. And then Radio Shack went away. Ooh, 53D, 57D, 58D. Are those JJ American nickels? Yeah, 17 likes. That's the most I've ever had on a video or on a live stream. So maybe it just takes talking for 2 hours. I don't know. And showing shit. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're the U.S. coinage guy. I was never impressed with U.S. coinage that much. I really wasn't. Canada's coinage always impressed me more. But just for the diversity. Just for the diversity. And I always thought it was prettier. I always thought the American peace dollar was the best looking dollar they ever had. Morgans, I thought were an ugly fucking dollar. I never did like them. Never did. I had like 30 Morgans and I sold them all for $40 a piece. Fucking straight through. I actually just got paid for them. I sold them like a month ago and I just got paid for them. I sold all my peace dollars. I think I have I kept all my slabbed pieces in Morgan's, but all of the stuff that was in the wild, I sold it all. I think I bought one Peace dollar back. I bought one Morgan dollar back. And only because I got them for a good price. So, yes, $100 plus premium for a mount is fucking ridiculous. But somebody's got to buy them in order for them to get out on the market. I'm just taking this nuggie out of here. I'll show you. Just taking this nuggie out of here. Just see how big it is. Oh, man. That's a nice nuggie. That's a nice nugget. I don't give a shit what anybody says. That's a nice nugget. That'll go right along with my other pickers. I believe that's the first actual nugget I've ever owned. That one's nice. I like that a lot. $3D. No, I don't remember it. They raised the price $100? No shit. No, JJ, from what it says on the back, 0.84. Rose Creek, Nevada. So not quite a gram, but that's a nice nuggie. I don't care. A 0.7. Yeah, that's a nice one too. Where's that one from? I don't remember the 3D beaver. I really don't. Was that a high relief? I'm almost thinking. Well, it had to be kind of like a high relief. Arizona. Okay. Yeah, seems like that was California, Nevada, Arizona. Why there was so much gold carried there by the glaciers, I don't understand, or I don't. Because that gold had to come, unless that's an actual, those are actual deposits there, and didn't come down with the glaciers. They're actually formed there. Be rich, huh? Okay. Okay, I'll look. 3D for the beaver. Hold up. I have you printed off. I don't see a nickel. I don't see a beaver nickel on here anyplace. And it's not a nickel, it's a beaver coin. And I don't really see that. 10, 25, 50 cents, no man. I don't really see it. Wolf, instant sailboats, Zeus, Manson, the Griffith, Trans, Sussex, and Megan, okay. This is Frontenac, Aviator, Apple. I don't see it, dude. I don't see it on there anywhere. This was the last. This was the list in the last email. Yeah, this came off of the email. All right, motherfucker. I'll look at the emails. All right, so I got to put it in the fucking trash. I got to look and see where the hell you're at. God damn it. Of course. Be some fucking place where I can't find it. Ah. And I thought this would be easy. Son of a bitch. Well, shit. Send it to me again. Because I can't find it. Send it to me again. I printed that off of the fucking email, you dick. Yeah, I know what the email said, but I think I fucking deleted it already. I think I did. That's October. Come on. You fucking piece of shit. Well, I think I ditched it. I think I ditched it. Did. You're gonna have to send it to me again. I ditched it. I could. You're gonna have to send it to me again. Why? Because I fucked up and I dumped it already. What can I tell you? Holy Jesus Christ. All right. I see it. Now, what am I supposed to do with that? It was $100 cheaper yesterday. What the fuck? $100 more? Really? Oh, fuck. Well, I guess there's another one I won't get, huh? Damn. My Canadian collection sucks. How do they expect anybody to buy that shit when they do that? All right. How do I get to the Canadian Post Office? Got to be a website for that too, I would think. I don't understand how they can sell mint coins at the post office. They don't do that shit here. Of course, I never asked. Maybe they do. Fuck, I don't know. Does your post office have a really? I wonder if the U.S. Post Office still does that. I'll bet not. They do not ship to the U.S. Oh, fucking course not. Fucking dicks. They're the fucking post office. They can ship it to the U.S. What the fuck? Probably because they got to go through as much paperwork as you got to go through in order to ship shit. I didn't think so. JJ, I didn't think so. That's amazing. Yeah. Well, so, well, I don't understand it. It fucking, if places like Colonial Acres coins can ship to the U.S., why in the fuck can't a post office ship to the U.S.? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how retailers can do it. Like, that's the fucking mint there. I'm not even interested in that. How the mint can do it. How the fucking wholesalers or retailers can do it, but the post office can't. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. All right. I think we got 7 more minutes and then I'm going to bed because everybody else here has gone to bed. So, you're right, JJ. Can't trust the fuckers anyway. Because a lot of that shit gets stole. That's why anytime I get anything from like SD Bullion or AppMex or something, it's always machine parts or bolts and nuts or something on the return label. It's never anything to do with coins, ever. JJ came in and everyone left. No, I think it's just getting late and everybody left. That's what I think. But we'll give it 7 more minutes or 6 more minutes, and then that's 2.5 hours, and that's probably good enough for tonight. But yeah, I just come up to open up 3 small packages and see if anybody was interested in copper and if it was saleable or not, because I got too much copper. Night owls give a hoot. Yeah, except that when you got a wife sleeping in the next room right over here, she gives a hoot too. So I enjoyed your auctions block. I really did. It was like going to Durbin's auctions. Nice, fun, good time. Those are the kind of auctions I like to go to. I like farmers auctions. Um, before he teamed up with his buddy there, because I don't like their banter back and forth. That's what I don't like. But that's just them. Yeah, and I like to be able to interact with people and give them shit and not have people get offended all the fucking time. You know, if I use a bad word or I say something, uh, oh, I don't know. If I express my opinion about something, nobody gets offended. They just, all right, that's your opinion. I don't agree with it, but we can agree to disagree and maintain a cordial atmosphere. a fun atmosphere. And some streams can't do that. So yeah, there are some things I won't put up with either. But like you say, I'm okay with most things. One thing I don't like is what my neighbor pulled on me. Borrow something, never bring it back. And after 10 years, he thinks it's fucking his. And if somebody borrows something, I expect it to come back in the same shape that I lent it to them. So if they break something, I expect it to be fixed. If I lend you my car with a full tank of gas, I expect it to come back with a full tank of gas. You know, shit like that. And if it doesn't, then I get upset. But that's the way that goes. And some people say, well, just let him be upset. Well, you just screwed yourself out of me borrowing you anything for the rest of your life. Screw me once. Shame on you. Screw me twice. Shame on me. Ain't gonna be no shame on me. So I think we ought to cut this. We're about done for tonight. Yep. That's what happens, man. You borrow shit to people and they don't bring it back. And then they forget where they got it and oh, that's mine. Yeah, I bought that. You're full of shit. Yeah. That's what happened with this one. So and at the time I bought that piece of equipment, it was like $40 when I bought it. Today, you can't buy that same piece of equipment for right at $100. That's right at about 10 years, I suppose, 8 years. So it's just the way it is. All right, we're going to cut it. We're going to cut her off for the evening. Sorry, I know you late night owls like to stay up until all hours of the morning, but I am going to bed. All right, we'll see you, JJ. We'll see you, Block. Nice having everybody in. We'll see you again. Peace out, man.